The real reason Balkan nations dominate sport. Let's go.
Imagine a region often overshadowed by its tumultuous history, now emerging as a global sports powerhouse. No, we're not talking about traditional sports giants like the US or Brazil. We're talking about the Balkans, a region that's
Yeah.
quietly dominating the sports world in ways you
man.
wouldn't believe.
Especially the NBA, bro. Especially the NBA and football. Shh.
But what if I told you that the secret to their staggering success isn't just about talent or resources, but something deeply ingrained in their culture, genetics, and national pride? Let's go over this
Yeah, the secrets are the uncles, bro.
untold story and discover what enables a certain geographical area in southeastern
Hey man, drop a comment if you're from the Balkans.
Europe to rewrite the rules of the game. The Balkans have a rich history of sports excellence, and the roots of this prowess can be traced back to the era of communism. During the time of Yugoslavia, the government saw sports as a powerful tool for nation building and international prestige. The communist regime thus invested heavily in sports infrastructure and training programs, aiming to prove their superiority over capitalist countries. In the former Yugoslavia, football grounds were more than just places for games, they were political arenas.
Facts.
Clubs like Velej Mostar and Železničar Sarajevo rose to prominence and developed close ties with the senior party leadership. The government's focus on sports was not just limited to football. Team sports were promoted as a way of fostering community spirit and equality. This was especially true in basketball, where the Yugoslavian government began investing in the sport after World War II as part of its agenda. The socialist mindset of the Balkans at the time also played a significant role in shaping their sports culture. It cultivated a playing style that would later become known as positionless basketball in Serbia. Unlike in the United States, where players are trained to special.
The main focus in Europe is passing the ball. So if your coach sees you that you're not passing the ball, you're out for the training. Like you're not gonna play. You're not gonna train with the team. You're not gonna play with the team. You're not gonna do anything. You're gonna be on the sideline the whole time doing push-ups, doing squats, all that.
Based on their physical attributes, young athletes in Yugoslavia were trained using the same drills regardless of their height or individual strengths. This holistic approach to training made Yugoslavian players.
And even now, bro, the EuroLeague, bro, is going crazy. I think EuroLeague is better now than the NBA, to be honest with you, because the NBA got so soft, bro. Over the decades, I remember like even in 2020, bro, NBA was weak, and now it's even weaker, bro. Nah, I don't want to hear anything else but that.
Highly competitive on the international stage, winning numerous Olympic, World Cup, and Eurobasket medals between the 1960s and 1980s. A sport particularly important to mention here is basketball, which in the Balkans is not just.
No, in the Balkans, basketball is not that big. It's not that big basketball. I don't know. I never been to Serbia, but bro, where I live, it's not that big of a deal. In the Balkans, the big deal everyone wants to become is like a footballer, like how Americans call it like soccer. Americans don't even realize how many people are here actually playing football. Like you gonna see dads 4 years old, big bellies like this, going out on the field on Sundays, then having a grill and having the best time, like beer in the hands, cigarette in the hands, smoking, and just passing the ball, doing. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's bigger. Football is here is bigger than basketball.
A sport.
Basketball is not big like that.
It's a way of life. In Serbia, for instance, the president himself enrolled in a sports college to fulfill his lifelong dream of becoming a basketball coach. This level of commitment from the highest echelons of power highlights the importance of basketball in the region. The Balkans have also produced some of the most accomplished NBA players, such as Nikola Jokic, who is easily the most successful to come out of Serbia. However, his success is not an isolated event.
Yugoslavia had like Toni Kukoc in the 90s, right?
He comes from a long line of great basketball players from former Yugoslavian countries, such as Croatian Drazen Petrovic or Slovenian Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
This is a clear indication of the
I don't know if you can call a Slovenian and Balkan. Are Slovenian Balkans? I don't know. I don't hear like people talking about Slovenia, Balkan. I don't know.
fact that the talent pool in the Balkans is second only to the United States, and this is not a recent phenomenon. However, the breakup of Yugoslavia brought its own set of challenges. The war resulted in sanctions against Yugoslavia, cutting its sports teams off from international competition. Despite these setbacks, the passion for sports didn't wane. People found solace in following Yugoslavian players who were playing abroad, especially in leagues like the NBA. The desire to continue
Yeah, bro, staying up to 3 a.m. to watch a game is crazy. I remember when I used to watch like NBA games and all that. I used to stay up till 3 a.m. Some games are playing at 5 a.m. Like you can go to sleep earlier and go watch the game in the morning, right? And then go out about your day. Like that's how we live here, bro. And that's why I think a lot of people are more onto this football side than the basketball side. You know what I'm saying? Because football, you go watch it with your friends, evening 9 o'clock in the evening, right? Go watch with your friends, have a beer, have a fun time. It's fun, bro. It's fun, right? But staying until 3 a.m. No,
the
not on that.
Yugoslav style of sports lived on, and
Not
new
on that, of course.
organizations like Megabasket in Serbia were set up to develop players' abilities for the long run. Now, while the Balkans' sports prowess can be attributed to various factors, one cannot overlook the role of genetics. The region's unique geographical location
Balkans don't have the genetics like that, like tall genetics. No, in the Balkans, people are not that tall. But you have some. You have some, yeah, for sure.
at the crossroads of Europe has led to a diverse gene pool which has been suggested to contribute to the physical and athletic capabilities of the people.
But super strong, bro. But I'm talking about super strong. Like you gonna see a dad skinny like me, right? You gonna see a dad, bro, carrying like a 40 kg cement bag on his shoulder, right? On a Sunday with a beer in his hand, like that type of.
In the Balkans. Although specific studies focusing on Balkan athletes are limited, the broader scientific community has been increasingly looking at the role of genetics in determining athletic ability. Genes related to endurance, strength, and power are being studied, and the results are shocking. For instance, the ACTN3 gene, often referred to as the speed gene, has been found to give sprinters a boost by providing extra power. While it's not definitively proven that Balkan athletes possess a higher frequency of such advantageous genes, the region's athletes often display characteristics like agility, strength, and endurance, which are crucial.
Nah, but strength and endurance for sure. But agility, I don't know. People in the Balkans don't stretch like that. Like if you tell a person in the Balkan go stretch, it's gonna tell you you're gay, bro.
For sports. In the Balkans, especially in countries like Croatia, the population is notably tall, providing a natural advantage in sports that benefit from height, such as basketball and tennis. Height is a trait that is significantly influenced by genetics, and when coupled with rigorous training, it can be a formidable advantage. This is the basic reason many Croatian
Yeah, but I think like when you play basketball from a young age, you also become tall, like taller than your mom and your dad, because it's like a thing that you have when you jump too much. It's like a bone in your body just smashes and smashes and smashes, and when you have the puberty, that shit just like grows out. So yeah, I think is a something like there's a something study like that. There's a study like that, something like that. I don't know.
tennis players have been able to leverage their height to deliver powerful serves, a critical aspect of the game, but this is not all there is to it. The genetic diversity in the Balkans is also about longevity. Athletes
Yeah,
from this region tend to have longer
look at Modric, bro. Bro, Modric is like, I don't know, 40. He's like same age as Ronaldo, bro. And he's still playing in Europe. Crazy, bro. In Serie A, bro. That's
careers compared to their counterparts from other parts of the world, which allows them to accumulate experience and skills over time, making them.
bro, this dude is playing from 2004.
However, this brings us to the last yet another crucial element that fuels the Balkan sports machine: the intense sense of nationalism and pride deeply ingrained in both.
Mostly in the part like Yugoslavia, like Serbia here. That's more like nationalist. Like here, Greece, Romania, Bulgaria, none of that. Bro, the Albanians, bro, don't talk about nationalism. They're like they're at the top. Like you cannot go more nationalist than Bulgaria, than Albania. Sorry. Why don't you include Turkey, bro? Turkey's also in the Balkans. What are you talking
Both
about?
athletes and fans.
Turkey's in the Balkans. Everyone knows that.
You see, the Balkans have a complex history marked by conflicts, divisions, and a strong sense of nationalism. This emotional backdrop plays a significant role in the sports culture of the region. A recent report highlighted how football hooliganism in the Western Balkans is closely linked to politics, nationalism, and organized crime, especially
Yeah, bro, especially between like Serbia, like this dude saying here, Serbia and Bosnia, bro. Bro, go look at Serbia and Bosnia in the 90s. Like, because it was like Yugoslavia, but it was like divided. So it already had like mini states inside of it, like how the Americans are. And the imagine like Yugoslavia as the United States, right? And imagine Serbia and Bosnia as two different states, like I don't know, California and Nevada, right? That's how you can picture it. But they're not like California and Nevada, if you know what I'm saying. They're like super rivals, super like fighting, shooting. Like Serbian military was going to kill people in Bosnia, right? In the 90s in Sarajevo.
in countries
Go
like
look at this
Serbia
shit.
and Bosnia and
That's sad, bro.
Herzegovina. Young people join these ultra groups not just for the love of the sport, but because they see it as an
Yeah,
opportunity to
sure,
prove their loyalty to their nation and their community.
sure.
Contrast this with the attitude of some NBA players in the United States who often decline to play for their national teams. In the Balkans, representing one's country is considered the pinnacle of an
Yeah, if in the Balkans, you just like you come out to support like you play in the national team, bro. You already like a big star. Like
athlete's career. Take the example of Luka Modric, the Croatian football maestro. Modric, who has had an illustrious career with Real Madrid, still dons the Croatian jersey with immense pride. Modric plays for Croatia not for fame or money, but purely for the love of his country.
yeah, bro. In Madrid 2018, bro, I don't know. When people talk to me like, "Oh, Ronaldo should have won," yeah, but I like Ronaldo. I'm a Ronaldo fan, but I don't know, man. Modric 2018, like going against France, he deserved that. He deserved the Ballon d'Or.
And yet he is 38 years old. This emotional fuel is not
He's
just
like
about the
41 now or
athletes, but
something like that.
also about the
40,
fans
41.
who support them. The atmosphere in the stadiums, especially during international matches, is electrifying. Fans see their athletes as heroes who are not just competing in a sport, but are fighting for the honor of their nation. As we've explored the genetic advantages and the cultural influences that have shaped the Balkan countries,
Bro, I remember. Not gonna cap right now. I kind of wanted Croatia to win in 2018.
Dinamo Zagreb has earned a staggering €206.35 million from the sale of 309 players. What's even more impressive is that they've achieved this while spending just €60.63 million, giving the club a profit of €145.72 million. But it's not just soccer where Croatia excels.
Football.
In basketball, the legacy of
If you come to the Balkans and you refer to football as soccer, you have to expect like someone spitting in your drink on your new food.
Drazen Petrovic lives on with NBA players like Bojan Bogdanovic and Dario Saric. In tennis, Marin Cilic has been a Grand Slam winner. With a career-high ranking of third in the world, he has reached the semi-final stage or better at all four major tournaments, winning the US Open, while his win-loss record stands at an impressive 582, 328. Croatia's handball team has also been a dominant force,
I'll put my
almost
mic
always
this way
in
because I think it's
contention
better.
for medals, and even winning
I think it's
every
better this
single
way.
medal at the Olympics and World Championships. The only medal the Croatian handball team is missing is the European gold. If we were
I don't really watch handball like that, but it's big, right? It's big here.
to name all the country's successes, the video would be 30 minutes long. Let's just say that they have been rather dominant in athletics, water polo, skiing, and many others.
In polo, bro. Yeah, bro. This dude is like, don't even get me started on him.
Of tennis that has 24 Grand Slams at the time of the recording, just two more than his biggest rival, Rafael Nadal.
I don't know how many he has right now. I think he passed Rafa. Averaging 40, bro. The best player right now. Don't tell me otherwise. I'm not gonna believe you. That's straight cap. Bro, 40, averaging 40 in a season, bro. It was a great video. I hope you like it. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, and tell me in the comments what kind of videos you want to see next.